Steve. Clark, what are your thoughts?
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they've built this lead.
And they've built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Rockets. They've got Brewer. Joey Dorsey is out there with Moniunas. And there's Terry. And it's Ariza in the shooting guard. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Kevin, Dwight Howard's certainly excited to be in Houston. He said, having guys like Hakeem and Kevin McHale on my side, I can't lose. They're going to really stay on top of me, and that's what I want. Olajuwon said, I'm like a kid in a candy store. He has the power. Now we're adding finesse to that power. A scary thought, Kevin.
He could be unstoppable, Doris. Thanks. Houston in the lead.
Glenn Davis suffered that broken bone to his foot towards the end of the 2013 season, and that motivated him to slim down. He got down to the lightest weight he'd been since 8th grade, believe it or not, and still one of the strongest players in the league.
From 17 feet out, and it comes off the rim with a high bounce. Ariza kicks to Terry. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And one of the things that's amazing with Big Baby Davis is how quick on his feet he is for his size. I mean, this guy's, 260, 65 pounds. He's great at covering pick and rolls. He slides in to take charges, and with his strength, you're not going to back him down on the block. Forget about that.
Spencer.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Hey, take a look at Big Baby. No question a good defender, Steve. Offensively, he can struggle, though, to finish over length.
Well, he's skilled. He's a good passer, and he can shoot from mid-range, but he's a below-the-rim type player, so he has to figure out how to use his body to get to the rim.
James Harden, he's checked in for Jason Terry.
There's always a little hesitation with newly formed star-loaded teams, and you wondered if the Rockets would click early last year. They did, and ended up with the 4 seed out west.
Now, here's Ariza. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Here's Rivers. They trail by 3. And he banks in the layup.
The Rockets made it in as the 4th seed last year, but still couldn't find a way past Portland in the first round. Ended up falling to them in 6 games.
Tries again. Moniunas, no luck. High arcing shot. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Hamilton. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Houston. Shot clock at 5. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Houston. McDaniels comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Hawes. Griffin comes in for Davis. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jordan Hamilton. And it's Paul in for Austin Rivers. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Now, here is Harden, covered by Redick. Howard in the post. He's against Jordan. Howard misses.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
J.J. Redick, acquired by the Clippers going into last season. A great fit, but injuries really held him back. First, surgery to repair ligaments in his wrist, then a bulged disc in his lower back. Ended up playing just 35 games in the regular season.
Matt Barnes is checked in for Turkoglu. And Redick, were not for the injuries, was on pace, Clark, for the best season of his 8-year NBA career.
Kevin would have been a career high in points per game. Great efficiency for Redick as well. He flourished playing alongside former ACC rival CP3, Chris Paul.
Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, but really a nice pace to their offense.
16 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Harden dishes to Smith.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
That's a 2 from Barnes. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch, and that concludes the first half. Clippers ahead, leading by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Los Angeles leading by 6. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. CP3 at point with Redick there at the backcourt. And it's Turkoglu in the small forward position. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Paul, no good. Nice shot by Terry.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Terry's gotten 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc.
Clippers got a lot of road wins last year. Really, it was due to how explosive they could be coming out of the half.
And that one's good. Paul's got 5 now. And stolen by Redick. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. They get it back. Left side, Griffin. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Jason Terry.
You know, it's interesting to look at the relationship between Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. Blake, the unquestioned top dog until CP3 arrived 3 seasons ago, and Paul, of course, such a vocal leader. I think it's taken them some time to find the balance in that dynamic.
And Griffin, not quite as outspoken, doesn't get into teammates like Chris Paul does, but he is becoming more of a vocal leader, and that's a process, guys. It doesn't happen right away. He may focus more on encouragement rather than giving marching orders like CP3, but he is embracing that leadership role, which is a good sign.
Back to Turkoglu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
And Harden with the stuff.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Doc Rivers certainly hasn't minced words since joining the Clippers. He's held each player accountable and defined roles. He told DeAndre Jordan he wouldn't run any plays for him, that he just wanted him to focus on defense. Jordan said, Doc knows how to reach people. There are egos on every team, and he knows how to control all of that. It's honesty. Refreshing, gentlemen.
champion with the Celtics. He's one of the best coaches in the league. Thanks, Doris. Now Griffin inside.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Redick. He's got 6. .152 left in the third quarter of the game. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Not what they drew up, but they'll take the 2 points.
Terry kicks to Harden. Smith left side. Rebound by the Clippers. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. So for the Rockets, Montejunas comes in for Josh Smith. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Brewer. Matt Barnes has checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Redick. 8 points for him. And he gets it to go. Redick's got 4 this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Ariza. And they double up Paul.
Well, Griffin, a former dunk contest champion, but make no mistake, Lake is a game dunker, always among the league leaders. And his size with that strength, the way he gets off the floor is just unbelievable.
You know, Blake Griffin gets up so high, he's created some debate, in fact, on the definition of a dunk. So I'll ask, does your hand have to touch the rim?
You know, I think you don't necessarily have to have your hand touch the rim, Kevin, but you do have to throw it through the goal. None of this raggedy type dunk stuff.
Got to control it.
You got to, yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
In the corner at Circalou. The feet to Hawes. Tipped away. Clock at 6. And the powerful one-handed slam. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas. That is a tough layup with a guy right on him. Good defense, but better offense.
Here's Rivers. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Rivers has got 6.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great.
And we've reached the end of the third. Clippers lead by 6. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Here is Harden. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Then it's Smith. And it's Capella in the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
Barnes can't get it to go. Harden kicks to Smith. Pass to McDaniels. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. McDaniels got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Rockets. Here's Rivers. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Well, the fact that Austin Rivers improved substantially in his second season and still has a long way to go tells you how rough his rookie season was. Still a volume scorer, but he's showing signs of being an NBA player, and that's more than you could say 2 seasons ago.